Welcome to the Akashic Reading Podcast, presented by AkashicReading.com, the place where you can learn to access your soul's wisdom, or at least stop digging the hole any deeper. I'm your host, Terry Uktana, and today we'll be talking about a way to see the most efficacious and successful options for manifesting your path in 2025. Most people who know about or work with the Akashics deal almost exclusively with the Akashic Library and the records stored there. Within the library, there are records of every soul which has ever come into existence and everything that has ever happened in their lives. There are also records on every topic and all aspects of existence, from corporations to stellar phenomena. Everything that has ever happened and is happening now exists in its records, and there are beings called librarians who dedicate their attention and efforts to its continued functioning. Other beings, including we who are embodied, utilize the library for a great many purposes, such as self-improvement. Unfortunately, in the past few centuries or so, people have come to believe this is all the Akashics contain, and that it can only be accessed via the help of the librarians or other beings who mediate on our behalf. Luckily, that's not the actual case. Now, in the 21st century, the Akashics are no longer for the few, but are open to everyone who seeks to find the answers to their questions and to act on what they find. In fact, what most people don't know is they have always been open to everyone. Every living human being accesses the Akashics naturally while they're sleeping at least 2 times per week. Those dreams which seem just a bit more real and coherent than the others, this is the Akashics. You were there. The Akashic Library and each individual's Akashic record or soulbook are immense and amazing resources for everything and anything a person could want to know about them. But sometimes, knowing about something, or more likely problem-solving something, isn't necessarily the best or most efficacious way to go. Hence, our dreams are rarely about us going up to a huge tome, seeing it open, and then reading information on how to be or manifest the next steps of our path. Instead, we get entire movies or in-depth images which encode holistically both information and experiences about ourselves, the situation, the options available, the players involved, and much more. This then loads into us like installing an app on your favorite device. Once installed, everything is available to us in daily life, and we have more functionality than we did before. The Akashics is not just about books and information, but is a vast landscape full of various ecologies, civilizations, and life forms, only some of which are humanoid. There is one grand city, and this is where the Akashic Library resides, yet most of the Akashics are without any architectural structures at all. This doesn't mean it's a wilderness of chaos or without form. There are gardens of every variety, fields cultivated for every reason imaginable, areas designated simply for play and joy and happiness, and others which exist simply to exist. In 2025, as things which started or were chosen in 2024 unfold chaotically and yet with amazing speed, approaching life from a problem-solving or stop-the-pain method can seem like bailing a sinking boat with a thimble or trying to run through a food fight with a napkin for protection. Working with aspects of the Akashics which approach things more holistically can offer clearer, more coherent, and practical solutions which therefore allow us to stop the cycle of reaction and counter-reaction and instead move forward through the chaos to manifest our goals and life successfully. Many of us reach a point where we feel there must be more to life than this, more to us than just the daily grind. Or sudden changes in our lives call into question what we've been doing and what we should do next. In times like these, our hearts can break open and we can feel a calling to be our authentic selves even when we have no idea what that might actually be. Looking for new options or opportunities and what is possible means approaching ourselves, the Akashics, and the current phase of our life with openness and possible curiosity. I liken this to the unfolding of a flower, like a lotus or a rose. If we're looking to find more of our potential, to explore what we're capable of, or how we can empower ourselves to be more fully our enlightened, evolved selves, then it's helpful to explore the fields of unfolding. This is an area of the Akashics which is unique in that it responds to each person who comes there by converting everything the person has experienced, already become, are being at the time, and what possible next opportunities they can take into individual fields of plants which stretch out from an entry point as far as the eye can see. It stretches like a bright quilt of multicolored blocks all the way to the horizon and as far as you can see to the right and left. Everyone who works with these fields starts at a cliff above them so you can have a bird's eye view. Each field, from yellow wheat, bright red poppies, pink clover, green pulses, buttery yellow rice, white cotton, purple lavender, is a phase of your life or an aspect of you. In between each field is a dirt road or path you can use to navigate through them. Each field is a complete and complex event experience of an aspect of the self which can be entered into for a full sensory virtual reality interaction. The fields closest to the cliffs are skills, aptitudes, and wisdom you are already utilizing in your life today. It can be pleasant to wander through these, validating your capabilities and nourishing your soul with the felt, sensed, and experienced, yes, I am this. Beyond the familiar is all which is potential and possible. The further you wander away from the cliffs, the more you are entering into new aspects of yourself. The fields are full not only of colors, but scents, and often students feel pulled towards one field or another by an enticing and mysterious scent or an intriguing plant. For those who wish to explore more of who they can be and what potential they have, which can be further unfolded, walking the paths and allowing curiosity to guide which field or fields are explored is a wonderful way to enhance your path. For those who need support and guidance to navigate through the changes and upheavals of the moment or the fast-moving energies driving things forward in 2025, the fields of unfolding can provide the big picture insights desired as well as practical information on how to implement them for best results. In addition, this process not only provides information, but acting or interacting with the fields of opportunity and possibility allows the person in their physical lives to set those things in motion, work with parts of them, or set them aside to move forward with something else entirely. The fields are interactive with embodied life in real time, and so actions, choices, experiences, and awareness implement here, gently and gracefully, as we unfold them there. When it comes to the fields and which ones we choose to interact with, there are no wrong answers, no bad choices. It's all you and all a benefit to your soul, your path, and your unfolding. Walking into an individual field or fields will engage the unfolding process, which is as unique as you and who you are becoming. Working with the fields of unfolding is as easy as daydreaming or working with guided meditation. Better still, you can have a question or intention when going there, or you can have none at all. The fields are set to work either way, as they automatically present who the person is, and it only takes walking outwards from the base of the cliff to encounter the current unfolding possibilities for any and all aspects of their life. What is presented will therefore be not only a physical expression of the person visiting, but also solutions, options, and the means to manifest the path forward through 2025. If there's something specific which needs to be addressed in this moment, more than likely it will be the most attractive field of them all and draw you like a magnet. Once the experience of working with the fields for a moment is complete, it's easy and even relaxing to return to the base of the cliff and climb the stairs back to the top. Often, students and seekers will find they now have an object in their hands which symbolizes and incorporates what they've received and the unfolding process which has now started. I recommend, if this is the case, the person hug this to their chest as they come back into their body to enhance the unfolding process within themselves. You can take this even further by manifesting this item into the physical world. There are many ways to do this, from making a drawing, painting, or sculpture of the object. Or you can work to locate and buy it, or you can work to make it or have it made. The sky is the limit as to how you want to engage with it and therefore engage with this new aspect of you. To support you in exploring the fields of unfolding, I have a free guided audio meditation you can find on my freebies page. And I've just created a video version you can access on my YouTube channel. I'll put links to both in the podcast description. And that's all the time we have this week. If you're interested in knowing more, check out my website, akashicreading.com. Thank you to my patron of honor this week, Lourdes. If you're enjoying this podcast, please consider supporting it by subscribing on Patreon. For just $5 a month, you can join in weekly patron-only classes, see all my other offerings, and get regular updates about what I'm working on at patreon.com/TerryUktana. Thanks. Bye.